Whoa! 70% in a single session. Today we found 5 rockets absolutely exploding in the aftermarket. And number one name just catapulted plus 70.2% with 136 million shares flying through. This is exactly the kind of momentum play we scan for across 12,000 stocks every single day. If you're not watching these pre-market setups, you're leaving money on the table. Let's break down exactly what's happening and where these tickers are headed. It's after market time on July 29th. And volatility is off the charts. Our AI momentum scanner identified exactly 5 top-tier rockets today, all with at least 21% moves or higher, all showing 2.0x relative volume spikes, and all trading in that sweet spot where microcap floats and unusual activity create explosive momentum. We're not talking about blue chips here. We're talking small float names with real catalyst potential. Every one of these stocks made our TOP5 list with momentum scores ranging from 47 to 60 out of 100. This is the kind of session where focus matters, because the winners can triple before breakfast. Starting with the undisputed king. First up, $AMIX. $AMIX. This is our number one rocket. Momentum score 60 out of 100. Explosive tier. We're seeing a plus 70.2% move. Currently trading at $4.68 a share. Volume is insane. 136 million shares. That's 2.0x relative volume on a float of just 9.1 million shares. For context, that's nearly 15 times the float flowing through the market. No recent news catalyst is listed, which means this ISK is defined. This ticker has velocity. NEXT. $DCX. $DCX. Momentum score 55. Also explosive tier. Up 68.5%. Trading $1.52. We've got 10.5 million shares moving on a 15.5 million share float. That's a 2.0x volume spike. Again, no catalyst listed. Just pure retail interest and momentum. Entry $1.52. First target $1.56. That's a quick scalp if you want it. But the real money is the second target at $2.13. Almost a 40% move. Stop low. Downside risk. This one's a quick mover. THIRD. $SPRC. $SPRC. Momentum score 55. Strong tier. Different animal here. Plus 36% move isn't as explosive as the top two. But check this out. 0.5 million share float. That is tiny. 15.5 million shares moved on a 2.0x volume spike. This float is absolutely compressed. Entry $7.25. First target $7.55. Second target $8.11. That's a 12% move but on a super explosive float structure. Stop loss $6. Stop loss $6.88. High volatility play. FOURTH. $FGMC. $FGMC. Momentum score 50. Explosive tier. Plus 65.7% move at $13.75 a share. Lower volume action here. 2.26 million shares on a 1.0x relative volume. Less heat than the top two, but still significant momentum. 8.2 million float. Entry $13.75. Target $1.16.50. Target $2.20.625. That's a 50% second target. Stop loss $11.69. This is a higher price name, so it feels different logically. But the math is aggressive. FINALLY. $STFS. $STFS. Momentum score 47. Mover tier. Our fifth rocket. Plus 21.5% move at $4.41 a share. This one's got the volume we love. 31.3 million shares on a tiny 0.9 million float. That's 2.0x relative volume with explosive float compression. Entry $4.41. First target $4.65. Second target $5.60. Stop loss $4.05. This might be the cleanest setup volume-wise, even though it's our lowest Mo. Here's what we're watching for confirmation tomorrow at the open. These after-market moves were real, but the real test is pre-market. Watch for AMIX and DCX to gap up or hold their levels at the open. If they pull back below these entry points, that's a failure and we skip. Same with the others. We're looking for open confirmation. Does the volume sustain? Does the bid hold? If you see these tickers trading sideways or pulling back 10% plus in the first 30 minutes of the open, the momentum is fading and we're out. But if these names are printing higher in the pre-market session, we're likely looking at continuation into that 9:30 a.m. open. That's when the real volume hits. The ultra-low float plays like SPRC with 0.5 M shares are going to be the most volatile. Expect 20 to 30% intraday swings. Manage your position sizes accordingly. Real traders win by staying disciplined on entries and exits, not by chasing winners. Every day we scan 12,000 plus stocks to find the biggest pre-market rockets before they explode. Subscribe and hit the bell so you catch tomorrow's movers first. See you then. Everything we break down on this channel, the data, the methodology, the real-time scans, it all happens at TDVW.com. That's where the serious traders live. Go check it out. Get on the list. And never miss a top rocket again. Let's make tomorrow explosive. See you in pre-market.